off?
I just had an eye exam
How long ago?
a week and a half ago.
Did they change the lenses?
No, I have great.
Everything
eyes.
is fine?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
Can I interject for a minute?
Is it you?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Everything you're saying to her is me. I just didn't want to take that from you.
Nobody
'cause
gets a shot. Okay.
Intestinal, hiatal, eyes, everything.
It's you.
And I'm like, she's talking about me, but I don't know. I don't want to. I didn't
I
want
can
to.
make some coffee. No, go ahead.
This is, I love
Can you
it.
go sit over there? No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
because
No.
I'm confused. I'm like, no, my eyes are fine.
It's
I don't
frightening
hurt
to
you.
me, but because this
How
is,
aligned we are, right?
it's frightening.
Well, usually the closest to me always gets the strongest,
I mean,
read.
If we move, will that make a difference?
Not anymore, it can't move now, cause this ball will just go, what? Okay, so,
Stay right there.
let me just kind of,
I mean, you couldn't be. Everything you said is.
did you get your eyes checked?
No.
Please get them checked, my left eye is tearing.
My left eye is so blurry
Yeah.
all the time, and I just got these $12 readers because I can't afford glasses right now. I mean, I could, but it's like more of the I just ignore it. And, well, I'm not gonna pay for them if I don't have to. So I got the $12
When you were a
readers.
teenager, did they ever say you had astigmatism in your eye?
I don't think I went to that as a teenager.
I bet you've probably never been to an eye doctor, right?
I mean, I have, but there was always some there was astigmatism, but I didn't
That's
always need glasses. Sometimes, like when I was more tired, they would help
Was it
me.
the left eye? Cause I think you have astigmatism in your eye, and
My
you better
left
get
eye.
glasses.
Yeah, my left eye is bad, and it's gotten worse since I had my
And
son.
driving at night is getting harder. No?
I don't know if I've noticed that yet.
Oh,
Of course, I'm
so
sure I'll notice it on the way
I
home.
wish I
But,
would've said it.
Uh-huh.
but the the GI, the heat, God, it's bad.
This one's killing me. Alright, let me just see the time, see if we should just do questions. No, we got enough. I'm going to, I want you to ask me a question of what you would ask, what you would come here with tonight that you'd wanna know. Is there a Bill, a William, Bill, and don't say you. Okay, good. A Bobby, a Billy, Bubba, could be William, thinking Bill, William, I'm not sure. No?
I don't know.
Anybody?
Bobby.
Bobby.
It's Bobby.
Also, people get amnesia
Oh.
when I'm doing it, they
Yeah.
don't know.
I know Bobby.
Okay, is there a reason why he pops out of your energy?
No, that's the woman.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so ask me a question that cause I'm not leaving until you're read.
I don't know if I have any. I don't know.
Nothing you wanna know?
Um,
Then I will go into your body again.
all
I'm afraid. I hope I get the right.
You are.
I'm trying to figure out how I can actually, by volunteering, cause it's always it's involuntary for me, it just, boom, it happens. Trying to get that ball of energy to follow so I can go in there. Okay, I think, do you have a laparoscopic or a scar on your abdomen? Okay, and is there any issues in that area right now? Okay, I think it's you. Can you turn, just a, yeah.
Good.
I mean,
Unbelievably
can I move?
strong.
Can I move? Should I go in the kitchen?
No, I'm afraid, cause the ball of energy is so strong. This is what I see, and it looks like a bubble. Am I looking at fibroids or a cyst or are you bleeding right now?
No, not right now, but I have been.
Okay. When was the last time, and you're talking spotting or actually bleeding?
Like bleeding.
Okay, tell me the pattern, because I just wanna, I'm gonna close my eyes because I wanna stay in there. your uterus looks to me, it's very foggy, and it looks as if it's got a thick lining to it. So you're either gonna start bleeding an actual period. Do you still get periods? I'm not saying age-wise, just because of this problem that you have. Do you know where you are in your cycle? Okay, are you about to get your period?
No.
Okay, is the medical issue about the lining of the cervix of the uterus?
The uterus, yeah.
Okay, is this endometriosis that I'm looking at?
I don't know.
Cause it's
Yeah.
thick. And if you're telling me that you're not getting your period yet, that this looks to me as if it was a 17-year-old girl who's gonna get her period tomorrow. The lining is so thick. Now there's two bumps. If I'm at the mouth of the cervix to my right, so it's your left, is two bumps. I don't know if I'm looking at scar tissue or fibroids or cyst. Did any doctor
No,
say?
I had an ultrasound and there's no cysts or anything like that.
Okay, so
my
it-
tubes are tied. So they're cauterized.
Okay.
Whatever they do.
Your tubes are
It's the
tied.
lining of my uterus.
Is that what it is? Or am I looking at the actual, the ligation of the, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Okay, in this room, are you comfortable to talk about what it is that they're, and also your hormones are off. Are you getting hormones?
No.
Okay, did they tell you that your hormones are off?
No.
Feels like your estrogen is low, testosterone is low,
Okay.
and your progesterone not as low as the rest, but not, your hormones look as if you're in your 50s, and you certainly are. Has anyone talked about hormones versus what's going on in your uterus?
No. Haven't gotten there.
Okay, and when did this start? How long have you been dealing with this?
In December.
Okay, so
2
this
months.
just started. Okay, and your gynecologist picked this up with a bad pap smear?
No, I went to my gynecologist because of the
Bleeding.
bleeding and discharging.
Okay, did they do a DNC yet?
No, I'm getting a biopsy on Monday.
Okay.
Endometrial.
All right, now, you've never had endometriosis, cause I would say that could very well be that. Did she say that that's a possibility? Interesting. All right, so you're worried that there's something in there. Okay, and you're saying that when she did the ultrasound, there was no bumps, there was nothing?
Everything was fine in the ultrasound.
Okay, all right, so I would not worry about definitely get the biopsy. It's a little uncomfortable, I had it done a year or two ago, but it's not anything that you can't handle. And I think that they're gonna find that it's hormones rather than anything to make you crazy. I think you need to get realigned in hormones. And I think your thyroid is also off. When was the last time you had blood work and checked your thyroid?
Just recently.
And it is normal?
It was fine, yeah.
Okay. Blood work for how they, gauge blood work is it's the norm for the rest of the world, but it may not be your norm. Are you feeling jittery lately? Because I think it's a little on the higher side, but within a normal range, like one point above. Have you noticed, that you're jittery or you're having a hard time sleeping? Well, you can't differentiate because of the stress, right?
I'm tired, but I sleep fine.
Okay.
I sleep well.
Now, you're right, I'm not hysterical about your uterus, I believe that it's definitely, hormonal. And she is going to take blood for your hormones, right? If she doesn't tell her, ask her. Your right side is higher up than your left, about 1/8 of an inch. Like if you were to sit on the floor and there was a mirror in front of you or on the side, you'd be able to see it, but it's very slight. So I'm wondering if you're getting any pain or discomfort in the bends of your body, like your neck, your waist, your hip, your knee, your ankle. Anything?
Yeah, my hip.
Okay. Do you work out? Do you run?
I do a lot of Zumba.
Okay. I'm thinking that might have thrown it off a little bit, and if you have a chiropractor, all they do is throw that hip down, and you're good to go. But if it's not bothering you, don't do it. If it's up and it's starting to bother you, it could get worse, cause it's like all inflamed to me. Who has the shoulder, like a rotator cuff, and it might be somebody's husband, cause it feels like thick shoulders. It's a guy here.
I'm having shoulder and wrist pain.
Is this your right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? Is it computer? Is it tennis? Is it golf? What is it?
I have no idea.
If it doesn't get better, go to a doctor.
Yeah, I already did.
And what do you say?
I might need surgery. Yesterday I had an
With carpal
injection.
tunnel?
It's arthritis in my wrist.
Oh, okay. In your wrist, but you
It's
feel
up
it in
into
your
my
shoulder too.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll bet it's just because of the way you probably hold your hand to favor that side because of the arthritis. It probably is from that. Okay, so this is the fun part. This is the part that you get to ask me anything.
Is there anyone, I feel like there's more that, like someone else that has to come through. I'm just getting like a feeling like, is there anyone else that's, like.
See, I wouldn't know. That's what you feel.
Right. I was just wondering if there was anyone else around, like if anyone else is.
Well, when you said that, I got the name Matthew. I don't know if that's connected to what you just said, or when you said I feel like it, I heard the name Matthew. I don't know what that is. But I don't feel any, there's no ball of energy to my top left. Is there somebody that you'd like me to tap into?
It wasn't actually for me, it was for someone else here. That I just felt like,
Can you give me a name of the person that you'd like?
My sister.
Yeah, what's her name?
Laura.
Laura, couldn't think of her name.
When you say the name Laura, I see a hairbrush and hair in it. I don't know, does that mean anything?
When
she
she
used to-
lost her hair?
No, not necessarily. Did she brush your hair when you were little, or?
Not that I remember.
I don't get, I'm pulling as hard as I can, probably because I've had 2 visits, and that part of it is probably shut down, or even if she's here, maybe I can't find her. Do you have a picture of her? Now with Laura, is there a Bob or a Mike? Because that's what I'm hearing, all kinds of names, Matthew, Bob, Mike, not sure. It probably belongs to her.
Not those.
I have an Uncle Mike who passed, but I don't know.
No, I don't know. You don't have a picture of her?
I might on my phone.
She's older than you?
She was, yeah.
And is there a Barbara?
No.
Barbara's so
Barbara?
Yes.
I know Barbara.
Okay, we got something with you. We got something. Is this Barbara in spirit?
Yes.
Okay. This is a relative?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that ball is starting to materialize. Is this on your mom's side?
No, my dad's side.
Okay. This is his mom?
No.
Who is this woman? His sister? His aunt? Your aunt?
It's my, she's kind of like an aunt, but she's not. It's my cousin Joe's wife.
That's who I thought.
Was she close to your mom?
Yes. She
Okay.
was.
Because she shows me holding your mom's hand. Now I know your mom is still here,
Yes.
but she's doing that. They loved each other a lot.
Yeah, my mother was close with her.
Okay. All right, so she's here. I wonder why Laura won't come, and I'm not going to force it because then it makes it worse. And I'm hoping that Laura comes in with Barbara.
Okay.
They didn't know each other, right?
No.
Barbara and Laura? Now, with Barbara, she didn't have quite as an easy time to give up her life. She tells me that she was blindsided by this, and you may not have even